Sup guys, BlueChipHD here. Thanks so much for checking out my video. Now don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Also check out my live stream every Saturday, Sunday, and Monday night at twitch.tv/BlueChipHD. That's all for now, folks. Now enjoy the video. Sup guys, BlueChipHD here. Today we have our very first World of Warcraft Legion PvP commentary video. This is something I really want to start doing more of. I'm not that great doing live commentary yet. I'm working on that. Really working on that because that's I really think is what's going to help the stream out a lot is to get that live commentary right. But until then, we'll do some post voiceover action because as you'll see here in a second, this is why I get a little bit distracted. I start running into mountains instead of actually running up the path where I'm supposed to be going. It's not paying attention. But today we've got a great video in store, great PvP matchup, which really turns into a stunning display of Alterac Valley. We got a great comeback win by the Horde. The Horde was about to be down and out, where we actually didn't even get to kill Vandar Stormpike, but you'll see how we ended up winning. We just obviously we ran them out of reinforcements, but how we get there is the best part. So we will get into that when we get there. But right now we are just running straight towards their base. That's really the strategy. Alterac Valley has that great vanilla WoW vibe, but you know there's a whole lot that has changed in the battleground, a whole lot less that you have to actually do to be able to win. Right? There used to be so many hoops you had to jump through, but now it's really just all about either destroying all the towers and running them out of reinforcements, destroying all the towers and killing the mini boss and running them out of reinforcements, or it's about killing for the Horde, at least killing Vandar Stormpike. That's my favorite way to win, because a lot of the times you can get that win in probably about 10 minutes or so, 10 minutes or less. Actually, the very first Alterac Valley that I played in a long time, because for the longest time I had it blocked from my matchmaking, because I just didn't really feel like playing it. But now I'm really into Alterac Valley. Maybe it's this game that kind of helped me, that made me want to keep playing Alterac Valley. But you'll see why. It's pretty darn fun. But the first game I played, I think it was an 8-minute game, something like that. We basically just marched our way down the map, really just kind of dominating everything in our path, and then we immediately killed Vandar Stormpike. We had basically the entire 40-man raid there to help us. So here we go. Now we're actually finally getting this battle charge into that paladin and hitting them with the execute. Execute. Name of the game is an arms warrior in PvP, right? And we're taking out some of these NPCs as well and capping this front graveyard, or at least trying until this warrior shows up. I'm hitting this warrior with the Ren, getting that dot on him, and then the Blade Storm, because, you know, when they all stack up like that, it's just giving you free DPS just to Blade Storm the hell out of them, right? We're getting in capped a little bit. I'm not using a Freedom Trinket in this, not using my Gladiator's Medallion. I'm an Orc, so I get an Orc racial, gives you 20% reduced movement impairing effects. So I'm actually using Relentless, which further decreases. Relentless is the last first tier talent that you get in the new Legion Honor talent system. So I'm actually using Relentless, which further reduces the duration of stuns, and looks like we are getting dead. And then we spawn with 24 seconds on that respawn timer. That is my least favorite part about PvP. This is why I try not to die, right? I try not to die at all, because every time I die, I seem to be at a 30-second res timer. And I'm like, all I want to do is get back out there and kill stuff. But nope. They make me wait 30 seconds just to revive. So, guess I need to just die at more opportune times, right? So, while we're running back to the fight until we find something, we're gonna talk about the channel just a little bit. I haven't been that on top of my video uploads lately. I haven't been anywhere near where I want to be in terms of how often I get video uploads going, which is really unfortunate, but that is something I am definitely going to be changing soon. So if you'll notice, or if you're following me at all, I reduced my streaming time by quite a bit. I'm only gonna do 3 nights a week now. Before I was trying to do at least 5, sometimes 6. Hold on, we got a little priest on our radar here. What are we doing here? Execute him? Oh, got that priest. Alright, now we're getting in on this mage, but ooh, we're getting ambushed by about 4 or 5 other people. So it's not a very good decision. We should have taken that priest and ran, but looks like we might be able to get away here. I'm not exactly sure we will, though, because all 3 of us are, yep, all 3 of them came and got me, and once again, rezzing with about 20 seconds on the timer. So back to what I was saying about the Twitch channel. I'm reducing the amount of time that I am streaming to 20 seconds. No, not 20 seconds. Oh my goodness, that's the res timer. To about 3 days a week. It's really kind of giving me. I've realized that I need a whole lot more time to focus on the other aspects of what I'm trying to create here. Oh, and here we go, steal some kills. Actually, we didn't get that killing blow, but we did help out with that charge and execute. So I've noticed that trying to force the stream does 2 things, right? One, it takes away from my time for you guys on YouTube. Like, I think I recorded this probably about 2 weeks ago, maybe 2.5 weeks ago, and I really wanted to. I've been wanting to do a voiceover for this for the longest time, and I just haven't had time to do it because I've been so busy. I actually, near the end of this past week, so I'll be uploading this on a Monday, so the end of this past week is when I decided, you know what, I'm going to change up my priorities just a little bit. I'm going to go 50-50. YouTube gets 50% of my priority, and Twitch gets the other 50%. Before, I was probably closer to 80-20, right? I would stream on Twitch, and then I would just upload random Twitch highlights or other things like that. But really, I want to create more original World of Warcraft content, because that just seems to be what would be more fun for me to make, and honestly what's more interesting for you guys. Because if you guys want to watch me stream, you can come show up live for that. YouTube's a great platform for some of those videos, but I think that the best use of my time is going to be to actually create original videos on YouTube. So it looks like we're going to get this paladin. Oh, there we go. And I think we got a warrior before that. Now we've got a death knight on our tail. Is he going to get us? I cannot remember. The mage, and yep. Well, we got 3v1 there. We originally started out as a 2v1, and we took care of both of them, but the mage did not help. I'm not a huge fan of mages as a warrior, but we're going to come in and help secure this kill on the paladin. Doing a little bit of defense whenever we die, right? Waiting for it to get out of combat, and then getting back on that luminous Starseeker, which I have to say is probably one of my favorite mounts now. And I bought it completely with gold, so now I'm kind of poor on gold, but yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite mounts now. So we're going to make quick work of that priest, and look like we're going to get into this paladin again until he bubbled. But we're just going to stand here and beat him, even though he's not taking any damage. And that paladin looks like he used his horse to get away. This one, we're getting back to this paladin and execute. And there we go. Get that killing blow. There we go. I'm not even sure what the count is at this point, but trust me, We ain't even started yet. We ain't even started. Yeah, excuse my random southern accent there. We're just kind of rolling through this video already. So, yeah, about Twitch, I'm going to divide my time evenly between Twitch and YouTube. Twitch is a whole lot of fun, but, I don't have a huge following yet. So, I want to try and build both brands, build both YouTube and Twitch, and kind of hopefully be able to share community and viewers between the two. Uploading just stream recordings is can be pretty useful, but I don't think that it's the best quality that I can make. I really don't. But we're looks like we're gonna come in here. We're gonna blade storm this pack of people. We're really focusing on that demon hunter. Looks like we are going to be able to get him, and there's another killing blow for the Mr. Raging Way. Alright, making quick work of that DK. No killing blow on that one, though. Alright, looks like Mortal Strike, and we're popping cooldowns on this Hunter. Get that execute, and another KB for the board. Get on it, boys. Alright, take care of this Warlock. Warlock should be pretty easy, and get it. Caps Lock is no longer locked. He's, well, dead. I don't know. I was really trying to come up with a good pun for that, but I was not able to. Nothing good there. So what are we doing here? We're going for that. Nope, not going for the warrior. Not warrior. Druid. Kitty cat druid. Instead, we're gonna make quick work of this mage. Get that Colossus Smash, and nope, weren't able to get the execute. All that GCD, that global cooldown. Just a little bit off timing, but we still help secure the kill, which is what really matters, right? PvP, you don't always have to get the killing blow, but you do have to help secure that kill, because every kill really matters. So this DK started running away from us. He got a little scared, but now he's back in the battle, and I got a little overwhelmed with people. Did not have any heals to back me up, or any tertiary damage to help me take care of the rest of that pack. It's like we're now looking at the map. We're at the middle, trying to figure out where is the best place to go. Seems as though we should probably just keep running back up to the start. Avoid that large pack of alliance, because without some damage or healing friends, I don't think we're going to survive that very well. So we can move on, get back up to that point up there. So I'm really enjoying Arms Warrior PvP in this patch. So I originally started out playing Legion as a fire mage back Emerald Nightmare and all the pre-tier 19. I guess that was probably not technically tier 19 because there are no tier pieces till Nighthold. But so that just the 7.0 patch with Emerald Nightmare and all that, I really enjoyed playing my fire mage. It was a whole lot of fun, and so I started playing my fire mage in Warlords of Draenor. It's actually, I got after we get dusted and mopped up by that paladin, so I started playing a mage in Warlords of Draenor because I used a free 100 boost when I bought Warlords of Draenor, and I decided, let's try a new class. I'd always played a warrior before, so I wanted to try a new class, and I wanted to try caster, and he was a whole lot of fun during Warlords of Draenor. And then obviously he was still a whole lot of fun during the beginning of this expansion. And honestly, I'm sure mages are still a whole lot of fun, but I started doing PvP. And the thing about PvP is I'm not that good. I found out that I really was not that good at mage PvP. I could absolutely dominate when it comes to PvE. But PvP, I just couldn't wrap my brain around what to do as a squishy mage, other than polymorph. Well, actually, one of the first things to do is don't play a fire mage. But that's not really what I was going for. I had a lot of trouble with figuring out how to play a mage in PvP, other than just polymorph and run away, right? So I had a lot of trouble playing mage in PvP, and I didn't have enough time to keep up with 2 characters and their gear and their doing all their world quests and stuff. So I decided, you know what the hell, let's go start PvEing on the warrior as well. And I had a bunch of gear for from the PvP, so now doing heroic Tomb of Sargeras, which is a whole lot of fun. We are 8 out of 9 in heroic, so we're not the best, because I know tons of people have killed Jaden on heroic many times so far. But we're just we're a very casual raid group that just kind of takes its time and makes sure to have fun. We're part of the reason why we're not 9 out of 9 yet is just because we run out of time throughout the week. We only raid 6 hours a week over 2 nights. And we still farm normal because for alt gearing and other stuff like that. So we spend about an hour and a half on night 1 doing normal. So that's an hour and a half of pulls that we don't get on heroic. We normally one-shot everything up to the Fallen Avatar. And then we probably take 2-3 wipes on Fallen Avatar, kill it, and then wipe the rest of the night, which is usually only about 45 minutes on Kill Jaden. So we're not quite ready to kill Jaden on heroic yet. We'll probably just need more time just to figure it out, perfect the mechanics, stuff like that. But as long as we're doing normal, it's probably going to take a couple weeks for us to actually be able to kill Jaden. So what are we doing here? We are fighting. We are fighting to run away from a paladin and a warlock. So that's a whole lot of fun. Not really though, if you can tell any sarcasm in my voice. So right now, looks like we are down 261 to 283 in the reinforcements column. We're not doing that well. If you've had any chance to read the instance chat, there's a lot of talk going on about how we're not doing that well. So we're gonna be dead here again, and looks like our horde is starting to group up down here just a little bit, and we're going to go move on. So yeah, what they're working on is going to kill Belinda. I do not make it to this Belinda killing party. Instead, we're gonna go take care of this demon hunter coffin fodder, and that's exactly where we put him. Straight into that coffin. All right. Sometimes I don't like how long it takes for me to get out of combat, especially when I kill the guy and there's nobody else around, but eventually I am able to mount up my Luminous Starseeker and move on. So right now, reinforcements 268 to 257. Alliance has the advantage. We are currently getting into crunch time as both groups really try and push the other and try and make sure to keep towers and not let them get destroyed, right? Because we don't want to lose based on resources. We'd rather, in reality, we'd rather win by killing Stormpike, because that's always the best and most fun way to win. But if we have to win by resources, might as well. So we're going to make quick work of that paladin after he's done with his bubble. This paladin immediately pops his next bubble, and then as soon as that's gone, that paladin is gone as well. So we're now moving past this destroyed Alliance bunker, so there's not much to do here other than just fight with this AFK hunter. So we're going to get a free killing blow on that AFK hunter. We're going to mount up soon as it lets us, and then head up the hill, head around, and not get caught by anybody. So actually, no, we are not going up the hill because there's nothing up there. I forgot to get to those houses up there. You actually take that ramp to the right that we just passed. So we obviously don't think it's that important to grab that. Looks like we have the Iron Deep mine on the Alliance side, and we're gonna work on this pally just a little bit. Looks like we are 3 or 4v1, so he's going to bubble real quick. In the meantime, might take care of that warrior, but nope, we're getting back on this pally, waiting for his bubble to fall off. Getting a lot of immune hits, and then a nice killing blow on the JN pally. Get owned. Alright, coming in here, going for that rogue, because we do not like rogues, nor do we like warlocks. So we're going to go ahead and kick that fear so that he is not able to cast it and stun this DK. Cast that Mortal Strike and Colossus Smash on him. Reduce the healing, and looks like the warlock used a soul stone on himself. So guess what? We're going to get to kill him again. And then start working on the Death Knight. And the Death Knight is dead as well. That's another KB for the board, boys. Go ahead and take care of this rogue because rogues are dumb and I just want to kill him. But it looks like we might, yep, we're going to get killed first ourselves. So that's what happens when you're outnumbered 7-1. It gets quite difficult to actually get kills when you have that much going on. You got other healers and you got 7 people attacking you without your healers anywhere to be found. But that's okay because they're working. They're actually at this point, I believe all the healers are working on helping heal the Belinda fight. So right now, reinforcements 244 to 238. Alliance still has the lead. And looks like the East Frostwolf Tower is under attack, so we really got to get it moving, or else they're gonna pull ahead and go kill our leader. So we're gonna mount up on our Luminous Starseeker again and make our way towards the front. So hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. So if you've made it this far, don't forget to rate, comment. Also subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends because I'd love to get some interest in these commentary videos. It's just kind of me talking. Sometimes I'll probably narrate the fight a little bit more if there's a lot more going on, but you know Alterac Valley is so big that there's a lot of running in between fights, so I'm just trying to fill that space just talking about other stuff. So with this fight coming up, this is where the tide really starts to turn. If you'll notice, the Alliance reinforcements are now 139 to 229. That is due to us killing Belinda, who took away 100 resources. So we're going to make quick work of that warrior again, and then immediately switch over to the mage and get a nice execute off. We're just taking care of fools right now. You see that paladin? We're looking at him. He's like no health. We're gonna make our way there, and then we got a blade storm to get rid of the slows and those puddles from the Death Knight. And it looks like we're gonna execute and get the killing blow on that paladin. Heck yes. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing on this hunter. Nope, we're not gonna get the killing blow, but we're definitely gonna help do a lot of damage and make sure he is no longer a problem. Now there's a one lone Death Knight waiting at the back, and then killing blow, 770k execute. Now mount up, and we are going to push. See, this is crunch time right here. This is where we really start to take control. We're going to really start getting into some fun fights right here. So you see this hunter up here? I know that name. I've killed him a couple times. We're going to kill him again. Might as well. Same with this Death Knight. Get whacked. And another killing blow. And another one's gone. And another one's gone. Another one bites the dust. Alright, take care of this healer because... you know, in a battleground, that's your job. Go for the healers first, because if you can take out the healers, you're gonna be able to take out the DPS as well. And we were able to absolutely destroy that hunter, even with the priest in his angel form healing him. Alright, looks like there's another hunter here that we can take care of, but we are getting stunned. That's the joys of chasing after a hunter. Then he uses his turtle form, and we're not going to do anything, so there might as well not chase. Looks like there's another hunter. We're going to get a... Nope, no killing. Oh, we did get a killing blow off of... looks like he feigned death, and then we were able to execute after he was out of feigned death. Back on this Death Knight, got that Rend applied to him. Rend is a really good talent in 7.2.5. It does great DPS, especially if you can maintain it on multiple targets. If you can learn to tab target or click your mouse and target effectively, Rend becomes a really good option. We're gonna run around this tree, help kill this hunter. Not going to get a killing blow on him, but looks like we are going to get one on this paladin. But nope, he pops his bubble. He's real close, but the bubble does not help. That's one thing that annoys me the most about paladins, because especially if sometimes I actually forget that bubble exists, so I will go ham on a paladin, and then in the end, not get anything to show for it. So we're going to blade storm this area. We're going to actually get a killing blow on the Death Knight using execute right out of a blade storm. So a lot of the times in these fights, one thing about Alterac Valley is there's so many NPCs. I actually get a little bit confused sometimes when these nameplates show up, and I'm like, that's quite an interesting name. And then, you know what? I realize it's an NPC. So. Alright, we're just going to take care of that elite NPC just so we don't have to worry about it. Then we're going to get back into this fight. Try and protect our horde teammates who are trying to cap the graveyard, because if we can cap that graveyard, we're going to have a heck of an easy time killing Vandar Stormpike. As I did say earlier, though, we are going to deplete the resources. We're going to take, we're going to take some more towers, but we'll see how that goes. So we're going to get a quick heroic leap into execute killing blow on that warrior, and then we're going to accidentally pull another elite, but it's okay. The elites in this battleground don't have a ton of health, so I'm able to make quick work of them myself, unless you're looking at this Stormpike Stable Master, who's got 22 million health. That's not something that I can take care of on my own, but here's this hunter. Looking a little bit AFK, so we're going to execute and get a quick killing blow on Dark Conda. Go ahead and take care of these. Hit the NPCs a little bit, but then we see this rogue, and we're like, you know what? We don't like rogues. Let's go kill the rogue and get a killing blow on him. There's another one right there. So it looks like reinforcements right now are 65 to 216. Most of the Alliance seem to be respawning in the base, which is very unfortunate for them, because they don't really have a chance to push and try and win this. Looks like people are pulling Stormpike, but they are not actually doing much to him, because most everybody's out here fighting the Alliance. I think that actually pulling Stormpike and trying to kill him right now would be a bad idea, especially because we still have both the towers up. So we're gonna get that quick killing blow on that hunter. But yes, right now the two the two Stormpike towers are still up. So he's got extra health, extra damage, and he also has those two sentries that help him as long as those bunkers are up. So we're just going to keep doing damage, and doing more damage. Also getting healed, which makes this very easy. So we're going to get more killing blows. Get owned, Paladin. Alright, now we're going to do some work on this Death Knight, which, knowing the name, I've killed him multiple times. So this execute's it's pretty old news for him. He's used to getting absolutely destroyed by the blackjack winners over here. Well, I don't even know what I'm saying, man. I went to a casino this weekend, so I've got that on the brain. But looks like we ended up 32-7. Depleted their reinforcements. Wait a second. I just realized the Alliance wins this match. I completely did not know that we lost. You know, the things you learn in this game, but we still ended up 32-7, which I find to be a pretty fun game. Pretty fun game. So thanks all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the commentary. We're going to get a lot more of this in the future. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and share the video for more commentary in the future.